guys, it's HMK once again. With the advent of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, it seems that the Zelda timeline was going to be more erratic than ever, as their placement within the timeline remains officially ambiguous, with the only thing to go off of is that they happen at the end of whatever timeline they take place in. However, with the release of the next Legend of Zelda title, Echoes of Wisdom, Nintendo has updated the Legend of Zelda timeline in order to incorporate this next title. While there has been a lot of theories and speculation on where Echoes of Wisdom falls within the Zelda timeline, we have an official answer. And that answer means a lot more than just a simple timeline placement, and I'm going to explain why. But first, a word from our sponsor. Your boy has partnered with Govee, and with their Black Friday sale going on, now is the time to check out their lights. They sent me an awesome care package of their Neon Genesis Evangelion gaming lights. And this was the final piece to the new studio revamp. Whoa! Wow, these are big. And don't worry if you're not a fan of Evangelion. These lights do the trick however you want them to. Yeah, something, congratulations Shinji, you did it, whatever. And setting up is pretty easy. Everything you need comes right in the box. No need for screws or nails or anything like that. And with the Govee app, you can set these lights up in virtually any way you want and have them to work any way you want. It even gives you suggestions based on the colors that you like. You know me, we gotta get that 5th dimensional red and blue. But you know I'm a huge Zelda nerd, and this thing reacts to sound, so let's bust out the Master Sword. Okay, that's sick. Click the link in the description box below to check out their website, now having a huge Black Friday sale where you can get up to 50% off specific lights. And hey, if you get these bad boys, tell them HMK sent you and send me some pictures on social media. Alright, back to the video. When it comes to the timeline placement of Echoes of Wisdom, a lot of people theorized that it was going to be in the Downfall timeline, with initial theories before release stating it was going to take place after Link's Awakening, which made sense given its art style, familiar land of Hyrule that is very akin to that of A Link to the Past, and that this was going to be a story of what happens when Link returns from his journey after Link's Awakening, and apparently that was the original intent too. But when you play the game, you find that's actually not the case. But Echoes of Wisdom has officially been confirmed to take place within the Downfall timeline after Triforce Heroes and before the original Legend of Zelda, which puts it as the last game in the Golden Era right before the Era of Decline, which makes a lot of sense given that it could be incredibly implied that the royal family now has the Triforce once again after the events of Echoes of Wisdom, with the Triforce being known as the Prime Energy, which would mean with the Triforce in the royal family's possession would eventually give way to the Era of Decline when the tragedy of Princess Zelda 1 occurs. Now, the reason why this is such a big deal, besides the fact that we have a timeline placement for Echoes of Wisdom, is that it shows that Nintendo apparently isn't giving up on the Zelda timeline that a lot of people have been saying. And despite Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom retaining their ambiguity when it comes to which timeline they fall in, Nintendo and the Zelda team are still willing to tell stories and have games take place within the greater Zelda timeline at their discretion. But of course, first, it all boils down to the gameplay that helps dictate the story and which dictates the timeline placement. So what do you think about the timeline placement of Echoes of Wisdom and the fact that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is still up in the air officially? Leave your comments and theories in the comment section below, and be sure to like, share, and most importantly subscribe to HMK. Until the next video, this has been HMK, and I'll check you guys later.